everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Shine and Align with Trinity Infinity herself. Today we are going to be talking about how to stop taking things so personally. Have you ever felt really hurt by someone's words or actions, even if they weren't meant to hurt you? Imagine a world where you could just brush off negativity without a second thought. In today's video, we are going to be going over 5 practical tips to stop taking things so personally. If you are ready to stop letting people's words, actions, and feelings get underneath your skin and dictate the way that you feel and show up in the world, this video is for you. One of the first steps of how to not take things so personally is understanding why we do it in the first place. Many of us interpret others' words and actions as a reflection of our worth, but often what people say or do is way more about them than it is about you. And when you can understand that it's a projection of themselves, you tend to then take that power back and realize, like, there's actually nothing wrong with me and I didn't do anything wrong in this situation. I'm actually really proud of the way that I showed up. So don't shame yourself if you still feel hurt, and allow yourself to feel that pain. Send that part of you gratitude and love, because it can and will be used as a superpower. Oftentimes, it's all about their insecurities, their fears, or stress that has absolutely nothing to do with us. I know that's hurtful, especially when you love somebody and you care about someone and you want the best for them. You wish that they would consider your feelings the same way that you consider theirs. Next, let's practice detaching from others' opinions. Have you ever been bothered by a stranger's opinion, or maybe someone that you loved opinion, because maybe you don't resonate with it? Let's talk about why it is now your time to let go of what other people think. Another powerful way to detach from personalizing everything is not caring what others think of you. Imagine them just being people, walking by you in the street that you don't know. Start to identify if what they are saying is even valuable to you. You want to let the opinion of others bring you down. And it doesn't mean that sometimes doesn't hurt, but it does mean that you choose what you hold on to and choose what you think about yourself and the way that you showed up. Think of all the people you meet every day, especially if you are in the service industry, or you're out and about in the world and you're just extroverted, and you understand that some people you just vibe with, your energies are just connected. And then some people, it's like, ugh, like I don't want to be close to them anymore, and that's okay. There are some people that you may like, and some people you don't necessarily like or vibe with. And guess what? That's okay. And there are some people that absolutely adore you and love you and like you and love everything about you. And then there's some people where maybe you're just a bit too much and they don't really like your vibe, and you're too loud, or you're too expressive, or you're too sensitive. That's okay too. The beauty of this is knowing that you are not made for everyone, knowing that you are so unique, and tuning into that specialness of you and the presence and the value that you provide. It's actually such a gift that we are not made for everyone. When you place too much weight on other people's approval and opinion and validation, you are giving your own power and control over your happiness away, because you are allowing others to dictate the way that you feel. So a powerful affirmation is, I choose to not take anything personally because I know it has absolutely nothing to do with me. I deserve respect and I respect myself. I validate myself. I love myself and I appreciate myself. I'm not affected by the good or bad opinions of others because I know my worth, I know my value. Let's talk how to build that inner confidence. Confidence is like a shield that protects you from negativity. And when you build that shield of confidence, it cannot be in the achievements and the things that you do every day. It needs to be in your own self-worth in the way that you are, in the way that you love yourself no matter what. Because when you put your confidence in the hands of opportunities, or in the hands of your achievements, or in the hands of your success, or in the hands of your failure even, you give all your power away to that specific thing, when in reality, that power is all within you and is accessible at any point, at any time. When you have a strong sense of self, it is very hard for other people's opinions or things that they say or do to even have any kind of effect on you. As long as you show up in that calm confidence, in that power, and that resilience, and in that strength and beauty that you have built around your aura and your energy field, nothing can affect you. You resonate more with your strengths rather than your weakness, and you just show up magnetic in the world. People can feel that energy from you. So celebrate your small wins or your big wins. It just really means appreciating exactly who you are right now in this moment. Remember, the only thing we can actually control in this world is ourselves. Even when our mind feels a little bit messy and out of control, come back to that peace within. Come back to what makes you feel loved. I am confident in who I am. I am worthy. I am enough. And I choose to do my best no matter what. Drop a comment, one thing that you love about yourself right now. Now let's shift our focus to empathy. Do you ever wonder what's going on in someone's life when they say something rude or hurtful? This simple mindset shift can make all of the difference. Sometimes people are hurtful because they are hurting themselves. By shifting your focus to empathy and forgiveness instead of anger and pain, you are better able to see the bigger picture and recognize that their words are most likely not even meant for you. Those are things that they need to experience and maybe even re-experience to have a different experience from what they had in the past. Give yourself a pat on the back for remaining calm and standing in your power and your strength. By understanding that it had nothing to do with you, be proud of the way that you showed up for yourself and that person. And that's really beautiful, that you could hold that space for them to express their pain and hurt without getting angry and taking it so personally. Practicing forgiveness, practicing the gift of love and empathy and compassion when you could easily do differently. But you want to know what happens when you practice the gift of forgiveness? You feel better. You get to feel good now by letting go of the past. I allow myself to feel whatever may surface. I am proud of the way that I showed up, and I know that I showed up the way that I wanted to. And that is amazing and powerful. When you can see yourself in their pain, it just gives you so much freedom of letting it go. Finally, practice setting boundaries. Do you struggle with letting people get to you? Boundaries might be exactly what you need. Boundaries are essential for protecting your peace and mental health. When you set boundaries, you are giving yourself permission to decide what affects you and your emotional well-being. Start by identifying situations or relationships that make you feel small or anxious. Think about how you can protect your well-being in each situation. Maybe it's by limiting interactions or kindly letting someone know the kind of behavior that you will and will not accept. And sometimes I understand it's difficult, but you feel so much more free and in your power when you do let someone know, hey, I'm not going to allow you to speak to me like that. I understand that you are hurting, but I don't deserve to be spoken to that way. I respect you. I expect to be respected. And just look somebody deep in the eyes and say that. There's nothing wrong with that in setting your boundaries. You deserve respect and you deserve the same love and respect that you give. Allow yourself to receive it. It is not my responsibility to feel others' emotions. I take responsibility for all of my own actions and the way that I show up. I take responsibility for where my life is and do not blame others for my own actions and behavior. I allow myself to protect my peace with strong boundaries that honor my truth. I do not blame others. I am responsible for all of my results in this life, and I take responsibility for exactly where I am today. I am worthy. I am enough, just as I am. Let's do a quick little recap. Recognize that most of the time, people's actions and words are really nothing about you or anything that you personally did. Understand that humans love to personalize things because we love to make things all about us. That's our ego talking. Second, let go of everyone's approval. And remember, you are not made for everyone and you are not put on this earth to please others. Your only job in your entire life is to not disappoint the human that is smiling and looking back at you in the mirror. And as long as you put that person first, you are in the clear. Third, build confidence from within so you can let go of what no longer serves you. All the negativity, everything that does not serve your highest self. Fourth, shift your mindset to empathy so you can see the pain in others, recognizing that you are the controller of your reality and that you hold all the power and that nobody else can dictate the way that you feel about a certain situation. Remember, each of these tools and steps are resources to help you feel freedom and happiness right now. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to not take things so personally. If this video has helped you at all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on self-development, growth, and personalizing situations so you can step in to the highest, most loving, confident, badass, amazing version of yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in next week's video of Shine and Align with the Trinity Infinity.